About that money, get residuals.
Yes. Yes, 2 times. Y'all know the vibes, right? She go, ooh la la. We go, ooh. She go, ooh. Okay. Okay. She go, ooh la la. We go, ooh la la. Looking for M's like I lost a friend. Hop out of the bed like, where's the bread? What it do, people? You're now tuned in. POPAVIST. POPAVIST TV. That's my show. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling. Back up in here one more again. So if it's your first time, please come on in. Over here, we deal with sports, hip-hop, interviews, Popavisms 101, and motivation. If that sound like something you can rock with, then before you exit and diddy to the left, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit the notification bell. So when I upload the videos, you get alerted. Yeah. And if it's not your first time, thank you. But you know how we do. You know how I start the show. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game. And we is in the end game, people. We in the end game because I just finished celebrating my motherfucking B-Day. Like, yeah, get that feeling. When you get more life and you move around the sun a few times in the moon, you know what I mean? Like, wake up, you're feeling good, it's your birthday. Stretch, wake and bake, it's early. Go to the dresser, turn the music up. Then lay out the clothes, feeling fresh as fuck. Doing whatever, I'm breaking all the rules. One day a year, I feel invincible. That's how you live when you celebrate. Seal lips, but the flicks say 1,000 things. Happy B-Day, though. It's my B-Day, though. Bring us to the section that we pay for. Ice in the bucket, keep my drink cold. Sparkles on the way. Tell a DJ it's your B-Day. No, it's still my B-Day. So we in the end game for that. That was a famous AAA reference. Shout out to my nigga Famous. He popped up at the surprise birthday party. I see a little clip. Know what I mean? Walked in the joint like POPAVIST, made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo. Had a great time, had a blast. Was, you know what I mean, doing my little 1-2s and all that. So you ain't seen me in a little minute. But yeah, we got that year anniversary coming up in a few days. Halloween is tonight or tomorrow, depending on how you view it. So while you see the spooky purge mask, and you know what it is. Let's get right to the picks. Week 8, live action. You know what I mean? NFL. Last week we did pretty damn good. Like George, good looking on the pool though. Hit that little chicken dinner pool. That came off real nice. You know what I mean? This week we're going to try to hit again. You know what I mean? We're going to get all of the locks. Not the locks from Yonkers, but the locks to get those winner chicken dinners. You know what I mean? See a little joints that I had at the B-Day and all that. Niggas thought this shit was real money. I did too. Came over to the cake like, oh, these joints is official. You know what I mean? Let's get the real money though, tomorrow. First game, Carolina Panthers at bum-ass Atlanta. Matty Ice giving 3. Matty Ice at home. They look all right last couple of games. Carolina has not. Sam Darnold is in jeopardy of losing his job. So they say, maybe, kind of, sort of. I don't know. AJ, I'm not rocking with you. This is like the 3rd week. No can do. Like, I can't go for that. No can do. So I'm taking Atlanta. I'll probably take Atlanta money line. You know, this for the sake of the channel. Nobody still got the $100, you know, free money. 15 pair of Kozysoles. Who could tell me, welcome to the best damn gambling show on the internet. It's a person on YouTube that says that. If you can tell me the person that says that, you're going to get $100 and 15 pair of Kozysoles. If you can't, then it just stay in the pot. But anyway, next game, Miami at Buffalo. Buffalo off the bye. Buffalo had that heartbreaker. We had Tennessee. Everybody had Buffalo. I mean, is New York in there? Knicks looking good, though. Buffalo giving 14 off the bye. I honestly think they're going to clean Miami, but 14 points is a lot, so I'm still taking Buffalo. Taking Buffalo. Yeah, I'm taking Buffalo. I think they're going to clean them again. I mean, I don't see Miami doing anything. Next game, San Fran at Chicago Bears. Bears is a home dog getting 4. They got a lot of people on the COVID list. Oh, you vaccinated though, right? Yeah, I know. Still going to get it. Still going to get sick. You still not going to play. You still not going to be allowed in the building. That shit is strange though how they, you know what I mean? Like, that's another story. Justin Fields or Jimmy G. Jimmy Porn Star G. They giving 4. If you force me, I'm gonna take San Fran. I'm gonna take San Fran. I think they the better team slightly. They probably the better coach team. When you say Matt Nagy or, you know, what's the alternative? I'm gonna just go with the alternative. Like in jail, like if you don't eat meat and all that, they call, like, you get the alternative diet. Like you get some mystery meat that's like soybeans, some other shit. Like I'm gonna just take the alternative than Matt Nagy. I'm sorry, but I can't bet with Matt Nagy. They trash. And he really needs to be out of here. But who am I to call for somebody's job? Like, you know what I mean? So I'm not really on it like that. I just kind of be like playing, but really I'm not playing. But yeah, like, do you ever think about when you out of here? Record deal and video out of here. Mercedes-Benz, you know what I mean? NFL out of here. I just can't go with them. So I'm going to take San Fran. Next game. Pittsburgh, yeah, black and yellow at Cleveland. Baker Mayfield is going to come back, you know what I mean? And Cleveland is giving a whole 4.5. I'm just wondering why. I'm saying, dang, I know they just beat these dudes on Thursday night without, you know what I mean? But are they really going to beat Jay Watt and them and Mike Tomlin coming off a bye? I don't know. I'm taking Pittsburgh with that 4.5, though. It just looks so good. It's screaming, take Pittsburgh. Now, don't get me wrong. Cleveland could definitely probably beat them by 7, but really maybe not. I'm going with Pittsburgh. I think this is a lock. But we're going to get to the locks in a minute. I like Pittsburgh. Next game. Damn it, man. Just like, if you old enough, like, you know, my B-Day just passed, and you remember the good times, like, good times anytime, in it, baby. Good, like the good times. You know, JJ, Lil Penny, Janet, you know what I mean? But when something crazy would happen, like the moms would just get mad, or the frustration would boil over and she just would cry out, like, know what I mean? Like, damn. And we've been taking Detroit. We took Detroit a few times on some money shit, you know what I mean? Thinking they was the money pick and they wasn't. They 7-0. Like, I mean, well, correction. They're 0-7. They getting trashed out here in these NFL streets. So I feel bad for the Lion fans. I really do. Almost as bad as I do for the Giant fans, but at least we got something to brag about a little bit. With that being said, Detroit getting 3.5. They playing Philly. Philly is on the road again for the second time in the week, which that shit don't really mean nothing. They fly on nice jets. They don't really like travel like back in the days. So I don't really think that really matters now. And I'm sure they're well hydrated. They got the best coaches. But with that being said, I got to go with Detroit again. I mean, I have to, right? I've been going with Detroit a few times this year. We've been getting burnt. We've been losing. And again, I'm not going to be betting on all of these games. This is just for the sake of the purpose of getting all the games right and, you know, the challenge. You know, Bill Cosby challenge, you know what I mean? When they was doing the tap dance off and shit. So this shit is all just really for fun. I'm only going to put my money on a few teams, as you should. Like, you know what I mean? This probably ain't going to be one of the games, but If you force my hand to the fire, like choose Detroit at home, getting 3.5 over Philly on the road, second time, Jalen Hurts. They just not really a good team. So I'm going to take Holly Berry. Holly Berry. Should have took Holly Berry last week against the Rams, but we didn't. Speaking of the Rams, LA, big city of dreams. They on the road. They giving 16 to Houston. Last week they was giving, I think, 16 to the Lions. They didn't cover. They won by like 11. But that's a lot of points. I think they probably are gonna kill though for some reason. They saying Tyrod Taylor might play, so that may sway me a little bit. Like, damn, 16 points. They scored 3. That's 19. LA got to put up at least like 39, 40 points. Will they do it? Can they do it? Yeah, they probably could put up a 40 burger, a 37, 35 point burger. But I don't know. You probably going to want to get out of there a little healthy. Matter of fact, let's see who they play next week real quick. You know what I mean? Just to see if they're going to be looking across the schedule. Let's see. They play the Titans. That's a pretty good team. The Titans got a strong game this week. I'm gonna go with Houston in that 16. I can't. The points is just too much. And plus, they at home. Miami is on the road. Next game. This is speaking of Tennessee. Derrick Henry, he balling out, and then Jonathan, Taylor for the Colts, he balling out too. In fact, I think they 1 and 2 as far as rushing the ball and all the yards and all that. Henry on pace to do another 2,000 yards. They saying he's a beast. Like, definitely MVP. Mentions, honorable mentions, like cheers, honorable mentions, like, you know what I mean? Honor Up, like the movie. Shout out to my nigga Dame, Dusko Poppington. See, got one of the, you know what I mean, dope bottles we got, you know what I mean? Dusko Poppington, the Riesling wine, fire, you know what I mean? Speaking of Dame and On Up and all that shit. But Tennessee, they on the road, they getting 3. They started out in the beginning of the week, -1. Now they getting 3? Vegas on that bat line, like, Vegas be on that motherfucking bat line harder than the mother. Like, you know what I mean? This game is tough, it's tricky, but honestly, I'm going to go with the Colts at home. I think the Colts need this win. They already lost third game of this, season against them. Taylor didn't play. Wentz is looking a little better. I know a lot of people is on Tennessee. Julio Jones now playing again. Like, this dude never plays. Like, he's never there. So it's like free money for him. I mean, I'm not knocking. I'm just saying, as a teammate, like, damn, doggy, we brought you in as to be the big gun, and you out. I mean, he missed like 4 weeks already. We 8 weeks in. He 50%. Might even be more than that. So I'm going with the Colts. I think they at home. They need to win a little bit more. Tennessee, they played 2 hell of a games. They beat Buffalo. I had Tennessee, and then they beat Kansas City. Yeah, I had Kansas City last week. I ain't gonna front. I like the Colts. Next game, Jets is New York in the house. It's Brooklyn in the house. Uptown in the house. Shallon, are you in the house? Everybody, are you in the house? Yeah, New York Knicks looking good, though. That's the second time I said that, right? They ain't cover that spread tonight, though, did they, Gray? Did they, everybody? Yeah, and when it was -12, they didn't cover either. Let's pump the brakes a little bit. The New York Knicks. I fucks with them. I'm feeling them. Let's pump the brakes a little bit. Anyway, Jets getting 11 at home. It was 9. This dude is not playing the rookie, so they might start Nick Foles or they might start the other dude. I think that bodes well for the Jets. 11 is a lot. Cincinnati might be feeling themselves a little bit too much. You did have a good victory last week. I mean, they cleaned last week, so they cleaned. I'm going to go with the 11 in the Jets. I think the Jets will lose. I think they could cover with the 11. I'm going to take the 11 with the Jets. Next game. This is a game I really like. This is the Chargers at home, -4.5, coming off a bye to the New England Patriots. They giving 4. Matt Jones, and Bill Belichick. Last year, they drubbed them. 45 zips, smacked them around. Psh, 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 psh. Give me your cookies. Take your candy. Take off your hat. Like, you know what I mean? And they disrespected him, as K.O. Smith would say. He disrespect you. Will they look for revenge? Yeah, I think they are going to be looking for revenge. In fact, Chris Harris or Joe Harris, one of them players, Junior was like, yeah, we are thinking about last year and we do want payback. I like when athletes say that, when they get that feeling and they let you know as the fan that the game means something to them, so you don't mind putting your money on them or you don't mind rooting for them and being emotionally invested in sports, because that's what sports really is. Like, people get, they get riled up. Like Bill O'Reilly, you only rally me up. They get riled up for their teams and, they fandism. So, when you got players that's like, my life is good, like LeBron after the finals, and I get it, though. That shit hurt him bad. That shit is like a knife. So he like, yeah, when y'all go back to your miserable lives or something to that sort, I'm going to still be doing what I'm doing. Yeah, that rubbed people the wrong way, because like, I'm good over here. You can say all that other bullshit, but I'm good. As a fan, you kind of like don't really want to hear that, especially if you put a little chicken dinners on them and they let you down being a better team player, etc., etc., etc. Go see the other video I did. So with that being said, I'm going with New England with that 4.5. I like New England. I know Herbert is official. I'm going with New England. Next game, Jacksonville Jaguars at Seahawks. Touchdown Seahawks, no Russell Cook. It's still going to be Geno Smith, you know what I mean? And the spread is 3.5. I'm going to take this game money line, or I might buy one so they can win by a field goal. I think it will be a close game, and they fuck around and beat them by like 9. Seattle was due for a win. They desperate for a win. They need to win. Otherwise, their season is, they out of here. Like, do you ever think about when you out of here? Your season is over. Still 8 games left, but there's no way you can make the playoffs. And you out of here for sure. So I think they get desperate. I think they beat a Jacksonville team that just won, learning how to win. I'm going with Pete Carroll at home, 12th man. Next game, Denver at home, giving it 3.5. These spreads is real tricky this week. That's why I'm not even going to bet with a lot of these games, to be honest. But they playing the Washington football team. Washington, they trash. Denver's trash. Both teams coming off bad games, and I like Washington with the 3.5. Honestly, I do. I think Chase Young and them boys will maybe play a little better than Denver's defense. Maybe even Bridgewater might play good, but I still like Washington with the 3.5. If I was to take Denver, it probably will be money line. But for the pick of the channel, I'm taking Washington with the 3.5. I'm taking the points. Next game of the week, Jameis Winston going to play his old team. Remember last year, Drew Brees was the quarterback, and he was on the sideline, so he didn't play. There was no fans. It was different. They actually beat Tom Brady and them twice, but when the playoffs spun around, who did Lee have? Lee had Brady. It's hard to beat a football team 3 times in 1 year. I think, like I said, only Pittsburgh did it, or Baltimore did it to Pittsburgh, some shit like that. That's another reason why I like the Colts, because it's hard to beat a team 2 times in a year, especially in the same division, unless you just got their number and you way better than them. Like Buffalo going to beat Miami, and, like New England always beat the Jets and certain things like that. This game here, 4.5, they home dogs. Tom Brady, he might be getting some help back with Gronk, with Antonio Brown. Excuse me, even Jason Pierre-Paul might be back. I don't really know. I think I like the Saints. I think I like the Saints with that 4.5. I think Tom Brady and them will win the game. I'm not going to really put no big, bag on Jameis Winston, because he'll throw the ball away and you'll be super mad with the sad face, sticker face, like, why the fuck did I bet on him? And you'll be mad. Meanwhile, Tom Brady is going to do everything that he's supposed to do. So I'm going to take the points, but I got Brady and them to win money line. I'll probably take Brady money line. That's probably the safest bet. Last game. How about them Cowboys and Kirk Cousins? Do you like that? Do you like that? All the Cowboy fans, they was getting a little shaky, a little nervous, a little shaky, a little nervous, because, Dak, with the ankle and all that. Kozysoles. He going to play, and I think he going to play and play well. I was leaning towards the Vikings, Kirk Cousins. Do you like that? But it's like, they're not better than Dallas. So if you're going to give me 3 points with Dallas, if Dallas was -3 or 2.5 or 2, I could see that. If Dak is playing, then there really should be no reason why Minnesota is favored over Dallas, even if it's by 1. I know they home, but Dallas is one of the top 5 teams. I had them in the power rankings, just that they didn't play last week. They was on the bye. So they coming back fresh, ready to kill. Like, know what I mean? And I like Dallas with the 3. It's Sunday night football. Anything can happen. Minnesota, they get crazy up there Sunday night, but I'm going with Dallas with the 3. If you could get in with 3.5, mwah. Last game, Monday Night Football. Giants, the real New York. Is New York in the house? Is Brooklyn in the house? So they at Kansas City. Kansas City is -10. This is a primetime game, ESPN. Giants did look good against Carolina. Let's pump the brakes. This is a game here where Giants do got a fake eye front. It's just the back end. They give up a lot of plays, a lot of flags and stupid penalties. Can the Giants keep it close? Yeah, I think the Giants can keep it close. I think they can keep it close. I think they will keep it close. I like the Giants with the 10. I wouldn't be surprised if Kansas City win by 11 or 12, even 2 touchdowns, but I'm going with the Giants. Not as a lock, but I like the Giants with the 10. Speaking of the locks, let's get to the locks real quick. Not the locks from Yonkers, but the locks to get the winner chicken dinners. Here go the locks. I know y'all going to be like, this shit is crazy. First lock is the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, that's why I'm wearing the hat. Plus, it do match the, you know what I mean? Yeah, it matched the jump off. You know what I mean? Black and yellow. I like Pittsburgh. I think they could win the game. I think they probably will win the game money line. I like Pittsburgh a lot. They coming off a bye. I like Tomlin. Yeah, I like Tomlin. Don't ask me about no colleges. You're not asking Sean Payton and all those other coaches. Then don't ask me. Like, it's not a blank check blank enough for you to pay me to go to college. Why the hell would I want to go to college when I'm in the big boy leagues and I'm a champion? Are you dumb? Like, that's what you want to say to the reporters. I know that's what you want to say to the journalists and the writers and all that. Like, are you dumb? So I'm going to say it for you. Are you dumb? Taking Pittsburgh strong. I love Pittsburgh. Hope they don't let me down. That's a lock. Next game. Taking Seattle Seahawks. Touchdown Seahawks. I'm going to buy 1 point, though. I'm not stupid. Might even take a money line, but I definitely think they're going to beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. I love Seahawks. Pittsburgh Seahawks. I love it. New England. Matt Jones. I'm not gassed off him beating the Jets. I'm not gassed. But I do believe in Belichick. I do believe in Josh Daniels, that they'll put a good enough game plan together to keep the game close, where they probably even winning going into the fourth quarter and only lose by 3, which is, the spread is 4.5. So I'm definitely taking them with 4.5. I love New England with 4.5. I'm going to give y'all 5 golden nuggets. I like Atlanta. I know Sam Darnold playing for his football life right now, but I don't really think they're a good team right now. Their offensive line is not that good. I think they was dealing with some issues with COVID too. Plus, McCarthy is not back yet. He's never there either. Like him and Julio Jones. It's a few other players too. And when you're only there for a couple of games, it's hard to count on you. So I gotta go with Atlanta. But I will take the money line to be safe. That 3 points is gonna be a push. And I like the Colts. I'm putting them down as a strong pick. Putting the Colts down as a strong pick. They at home. They need the victory. Nah, negative. Not the Colts. Negative. We're going to take Dallas. If Dak don't play, this bet is off. But if Dak play, we like Dallas. So that's Dallas, Seahawks, New England, Pittsburgh, and Atlanta. That's 5 golden rings. Who you putting your money on? Who your bookie telling you to bet on? And who the hell says, welcome to the best damn gambling show on the internet? You know what it is. You was just tuned in. POPAVIST TV. That's my show. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here on his birthday weekend. Yeah, kid.